So you'll notice on this picture, what does water do for you? So we are in the winter season. The element for the winter is water, and I'll explain why it's water. But as you can see, water does everything for our body. We are 60% water. So, and I think seeing it this way kind of gives a better visual of what that means to be 60% water. Actually, at our age, we're probably a little bit less. So you can kind of take that water line down a little bit. When we're born, babies are probably 85%, 90% water. They're small bodies and they're all fluid. That's why there's so much mucus coming out, so much saliva coming out of them. And then as we age, the body starts to get bigger. We start to lose that water content. And then as we age at around 50, probably we're more like 55% water. With that in mind, I'll just go over what part of the body, how much percentage is water. So the brain and the heart are composed of 73% water. The lungs, 83% water. The skin is composed of 64% water. The muscles and the kidneys are 79% water. The bones are 31% water. And the blood is 50% water. And the reason why we have water in our bodies is it helps give cells their structure. It keeps cells plump, helps make different chemical reactions needed to do their jobs. Water is in charge of moving things around the cell to keep it working. So why are the kidneys important, which are the organ for the winter season? Because they regulate and they distribute all of our fluids. And this is why in Chinese traditional medicine, the kidneys are considered the wellspring of the body. Because the kidneys distribute and regulate the water. If they are not properly functioning, the system starts to break down very quickly. And as we age, the system slows down because we stop moving like we did when we were younger. We stop moving in different directions. We basically start to dry out. And the natural flow of water is to go down. Water goes down and heat rises. That's the natural function of heat. It rises, water drops. So imagining all the water dropping down into your lower extremities and all the heat rising up into your upper body causes heart attack, it causes inflammation, it causes hypertension, having all that heat in your upper body. It dries out the brain. And the lower body becomes too fluid and we lose our stability and we start swelling up, edema, diabetes, and so forth. So as we age, we have to manually move our bodies because it stops rebuilding. So we go into restoration mode after the age of 50. And we have to turn on the pumps. That's why, and we have to regulate the body temperature. And that's why we shake and we tap and we move our spine in many directions because we're getting our system working and moving. We also learn how to calm down and to release tension to stop the inflammation. And we also go deeper and connect with our energy field and learn how energy moves through form, which is our bodies, and also how to cultivate energy. So winter is the wisdom season. It's about regulating the kidneys and the bladder and having a really deep understanding of why We have to keep the kidneys healthy, the wellspring of our body. This will also help to regulate your hormones because they're part of also the endocrine system where we produce hormones. And it's a preventive practice. It's to help keep our bodies restored, and it helps us to repair what we have damaged over the years. We'll never get back to that 27-year-old body, but we can certainly preserve it. And we can change the some of the ailments that we see as we age, keeping the bones, doing bone density, keeping the bones moist, keeping the bones hydrated, keeping the body hydrated. We can restore and maintain. So remind yourself of this visual that how much water you have in your body. And if your kidneys are not functioning at their optimal level, it just exasperates anything that you might have. So that's why the practice is so important to do on a daily basis to keep the pumping system of your body working to help prevent any more damage that we have done over the years. So give a little thought, a little contemplation to that idea.